As an educator, sometimes it's really easy to become burned out. One of the problems that we have is sometimes our work life and our home life blend together and we don't get that separation. Now, if we go on to quarantine or you get quarantined and you still have to work from home, sometimes we need to call parents or call students, and we don't have the added advantage of being at school when we call and we use the phone and it comes up as our school number. Now, if you call from your cell phone or from your home phone, they're going to have your number, and sometimes they'll be calling you at other times because all of a sudden they have it, they'll save it, and they'll call you and they'll say, hey, Mrs. So-and-so, Mr. So-and-so, I need your help with this is what's going on, and then you can't keep that separation, and so it's easier to become burned out. So today I'm going to show you a trick on how to use your computer to call home or how to use your cell phone to call home. Here we are in Gmail. So what I'm going to do is down in the bottom left-hand corner, there are three different things. There's Google Hangout Contacts, Hangout Conversations, and phone calls. Now, a lot of people don't realize that they can click on phone calls and they can just type in a telephone number. And so I'm going to type in a telephone number, and then I'm going to hit call. Now, over here on the right-hand side, it's going to come up with it, and it's making the phone call right now. Okay, there it goes through. Now I'm going to hang up because I don't need to talk to myself. Now, another cool thing about this is you can also not only just use it on your computer, but you can also use it on your cell phone. And so if you install it on your cell phone and you use it, it does the same thing. It still comes up as a private number, and it doesn't give out your cell phone number on that either. Data rates do apply, so it'll be using your data. But if you're hooked up to your Wi-Fi, it won't matter because you're just using the data from the Wi-Fi, so it won't cost you anything. You can make domestic calls, so anywhere in the United States, and it's free. However, if you're going to make international calls, there are some charges to that, but it's a lot cheaper than if we would have used our cell phones. Like, we have some friends in Germany, and when we'd call to Germany using our cell phone, I can't remember what it was. It was like 30 cents a minute when we called. $1 a minute, I don't remember what it was, but it was a lot of money. And so using Google Voice, it was a penny a minute if we called using their home line, but if we called their cell phone, it cost us 3 cents a minute. Still a lot cheaper than if I would have just used my cell phone to call. The other thing is we had a couple sons who have been gone for 2 years. One of them was in Costa Rica, and the other one was in Vanuatu. And I don't know if you know where Vanuatu is, but Vanuatu are some South Pacific islands. And when he was there, if we would have used our cell phone, it was something like $3.99 or like $9.99. It was something outrageous that it was going to cost us. If it were only $3.99, we talked for 10 minutes, that'd be $40. If we would have talked for an hour and 40 minutes, that would have been $400 that we would have been paying for that call. But by using Google Voice, it ended up costing us 30 cents, like 29 cents a minute instead of that other rate. And so we saved quite a bit of money to call them that way. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope this helps you out. I hope you don't have to go on quarantine, but if you do, you can now still call your students or call other people and not have your personal and private numbers come up on their things to help kind of keep from being burned out, so you can separate your work life and your home life. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and enjoy.